What's up, friends? It's VoltFireCore, and today we're going to be talking about one of the weirdest ASMR channels I think I've ever seen. Now, I'm pretty sure we all know what ASMR is by now. I'm not going to give you the breakdown of it. Some people scratch on stuff to make you fall asleep. Some people tap on stuff. Some people do cosplays and whisper stuff. And then other people suck on various silicone objects.
Welcome back to What's the Difference? Can you tell me which one of these sounds is more? Time's up. The answer is neither. Now back to the show.
Now you see, because the ASMR market is kind of oversaturated, many people have tried various things to distinctify themselves inside the area. And one of the types that was birthed from this is the eating/mukbang genre. In this strange group of people, you can see anything from larger set people horking down millions of calories, people eating live animals and strange foods.
Got a glizzy in my hand and I do not waste no time, cause it's glizzy.
And in the case of the person we're going to be talking about today, it's not really the things they're eating which makes it weird, but the way they're eating it. Let me introduce you to real mouth ASMR. As you can see, unlike all the other eating mukbang ASMR people, real mouth over here is just a floating mouth and a nose, which has some sunglasses inside of them. The first time I saw this channel, of course, I was pretty surprised by this floating mouth eating and clapping their little hands together, but when I dug a little bit deeper inside the channel, I actually kind of gained a little bit of respect for them. Mukbang has never been my thing. There are those weird videos of people eating those, glizzy-shaped objects. And then that one lady who just, like, traumatizes animals. She plays with her, literally plays with her food. She puts sharks on the ground and lets them skirt around before she takes them to the butcher and consumes them. Besides from the floating mouth gimmick and the weird sound effects, Real Mouth doesn't really have any strange content on his channel. The things he eats are pretty normal, and the portion sizes are at least passable. Alright, so now that we have a basic understanding of Real Mouth, I think it's necessary to jump back in time, back to 2019, when Real Mouth made their first ASMR video. Although the same gimmick is there, the energy is nowhere near what it is today, and I'm pretty sure that's just because Real Mouth got more comfortable on camera. In comparison, let's take a look at one of his newest videos. Way more energy, and we see the introduction of the little hands. Now, I don't really know how they use them. Probably they just have a full body green screen suit and they just have their fingers sticking out and they're doing like a pincer type of thing, but I think it's a pretty funny inclusion to the channel. You, yes you, should go over to soundcloud.com right now, go to the search function and look up Da Dunce and listen to his new song, Red Eyes. So throughout this video, I've been referring to Real Mouth as a channel, a YouTube channel. But Real Mouth actually has a pretty good TikTok following. And when I mean pretty good, they actually have a better following on TikTok than they have on YouTube.
Whoa, mama!
Both of Real Mouth's channels were actually started around the same time. What's funny is his first TikTok video was made a day before his first video on YouTube. I don't know if he had, like, videos that are privated, but it seems this dude knows what he's doing. He's getting the TikTok following since eating ASMR is really popular on TikTok, and then he has the full videos on YouTube, so he's getting this, like, trifecta of popularity.
大丈夫でしょ。だって君弱いもん。
Before we move on, I do want to touch on the audience reception, which I think is always funny to talk about with these kind of content creators, but especially the case with Real Mouth. Over on his YouTube channel, I was actually really surprised by how little negativity there was. Even inside of his most popular video, which has like 21 million views, 90% of it was just overwhelmingly positive. It was the classic ASMR comments, which are always kind of strange, but no one there was shitting on him or anything like that. Moving on to his TikToks, follow me on TikTok, you start to see a little bit more confusion. I think part of the reason why he has more followers on his TikTok is because TikToks just get spread around more, and he kind of gained some notoriety as being the strange floating mouth eating guy. On his TikToks, it's very common to see jokes like, "Give my family back," or "What is this?" or things like that. Although these comments are definitely poking fun at him and wondering what this weird mouth is doing on their For You page, none of them really say that it's awful or say that it's cringe. They're just kind of interested in it, or they're just kind of weirded out by it. And this is kind of the same relationship I have with Real Mouth, although I'm not going to repeatedly watch him. When I see him every once in a while, or if I decide to check him out, I'm not like, oh, this is absolutely disgusting, I never want to see this again. Like, it's kind of childish and kind of weird, but you gotta admit, it's kind of funny to watch sometimes. For the final part of this video, there's something that I really want to cover since I think it's pretty funny. A common theme inside of the mukbang community is calling over one of your buddies and they're gonna help you eat, or they're gonna help you make some ASMR sounds. That's very common. And of course, Real Mouth has joined into this group. He has recurring people, random ASMR people, and every once in a while a dog that just eats food with him. I can only imagine what the experience would be of someone eating food next to Real Mouth. He's inside of a full green screen suit. Although we just see his mouth and his nose and his fingers, the person chilling next to him sees some dude standing in front of a green screen tapping his fingers together. Have you guys ever watched that behind the scenes like footage of Cumberbatch, who played Smaug inside of The Hobbit, crawling on all fours inside of a green screen suit?
I kill wherever I please, and none can stop me.
Well, it's not identical, but I could feel the same energy coming from the people recording that, and probably someone eating food with Real Mouth. And there we go, all of you just received the scoop, the information you needed on Real Mouth ASMR. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Overall, I really have no problem with people doing this kind of stuff. I think it's funny every once in a while, as long as you're not torturing animals or eating glizzies, that's perfectly fine with me. If any of you have any recommendations for people you want me to talk about inside the future, please leave them inside the comments below. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and keep on the lookout for my videos!